Okay friends, for today's fun video, we're going to be singing that awesome song that we all love so much about our seasons of the year. You remember how it goes? Here we go, oh, seasons of the year. Y'all remember that song? I knew you guys would. We have listened to that song probably 100 times this school year. So I have kind of drawn what we see when we watch that video. It gives us 4 squares, and in each of those squares is a different season. So the song goes through each one of the squares, and it gives you characteristics that you would see in that season. So we're going to go through each one of these and just quickly talk about some things that we might see during that season, and I've drawn some things up here to help you. So after you get done watching this video, I want you guys to go watch the video I've linked down below that actually has the Seasons of the Year song that we've been singing, and you can watch it over and over and over and sing it to anyone that will listen because it is a really fun song. And you can also make up some cool dance moves or something to go with it. So let's look at this little chart I have. In the first box here, I have the word spring. And this is actually the season that we're in right now. Did you guys know that? Yes, you did, didn't you? So spring is the season that we're in right now. So I've drawn spring in this first box. So I wrote the word spring, spring. And then I drew some things that you would see in the springtime. So for instance, I drew a tree. What do you notice about that tree? Is it green or is it brown? It's green, that's right, because in the springtime, all the leaves start to come back. They start to turn green again. So this tree is full of pretty green leaves. And then here at the bottom, what do you see right here? 2 flowers, that's right, because in the springtime, we see lots of flowers starting to grow out of the ground. So if you go outside right now, I guarantee you would probably find at least 1 flower growing in your backyard. I've seen lots of those little yellow dandelions that the bunny rabbits love to eat. I've seen lots of those popping up this spring. So definitely go see if you can find some flowers. And then right here, I have drawn a butterfly. That's right, I drew a butterfly right here, because in the springtime is when all the baby animals are born. So in a butterfly's case, the springtime is when it comes out of its cocoon that it built when it was a caterpillar and turns into a big, beautiful butterfly. So I drew a butterfly here, and the last thing I added for spring are these little raindrops falling down. Because remember, in our song it says the spring is when the rain's falling down. So there's lots of rain falling down in the springtime, so I drew some raindrops. And that's pretty much it for the spring that I have on my chart. But if you guys can think of some more things that you see in the springtime, I would love for you to share them with me by responding to this video. All right, let's move on and look at the next box. Over here, I have the word summer. Summer. So this is the summer season. And if you notice, in the very top, I've drawn a what? A sunshine. That's right. I drew a big yellow sunshine for the summertime, because we all love the sunshine, and the summer is when it's like the sunniest season of all. There's lots of warm sunshine. And then I also drew some stuff at the bottom here. What do you notice down here? Grass. That's right. There's green grass in the spring and in the summer. I drew some grass, because in the summertime, a lot of us love to go outside and play in the beautiful green grass that's growing everywhere in the summertime. So after the grass, I had to add some kids playing, because if you remember in our song, it says, in the summer, the kids are having fun, because we can all go outside and play in the summertime. So that's the only things that I included in my chart, but I would love for you guys to share some more summer things that you can think of down below. So down here, we have the fall season. The fall season. So this is the season when it starts to get a little bit cooler outside. It starts to cool off some, but also the leaves start to change colors. So in the summer and the spring, we have those green leaves and those big, beautiful flowers everywhere. But in the fall time, the flowers kind of start to die for the year, and the leaves start to change colors. So do you guys remember what color leaves are in the fall? That's right, they're red, yellow, and orange. So I've drawn leaves all over my tree that are red, yellow, and orange to show that it's fall time. And then down here at the bottom, I have drawn some brown grass. Do you guys know why I drew brown grass for the fall time? That's because in the fall time, the flowers are starting to die and the leaves are changing colors and the grass is not quite as green as it is in the summer and the spring. It's kind of starting to turn that brownish color to get ready for winter time. So I drew some brown grass, and then if you notice, there's some little blue squigglies coming all through this picture. That is the cool breeze. Because if you remember in our song, it says, in the fall, there's a cool breeze. And so I had to draw the cool breeze because it's starting to get a little bit colder. We're getting closer to winter time. So it's getting a little bit chillier outside, and there's a nice cool breeze most of the time. All right, so let's move on and look at winter. So over here, I've written the word winter, and I've drawn some things that we would see in the winter time. So I drew some brown grass, again, just like fall, because the grass is dead in the winter. I drew a snowman. That's right, because what does it do a lot in the wintertime, especially here in Colorado? It snows. That's right, we have lots of snow in the wintertime. So I drew some snowflakes falling down, a snowman, and then up in the sky, I decided to draw a big full moon because in the wintertime, the days are a lot shorter. It gets dark really, really early in the wintertime. So we get to see the moon a lot more in the winter than we do in the other months. So I decided to draw that big moon up there. So that is all 4 of the seasons that we go through in a year. Each year, we go through each one of these seasons. And the year's not over until we've gone through all 4 seasons. So I want you to go watch the Seasons of the Year video down below. You can sing along with us. And thank you guys for joining me for this video. You guys know that I love talking about the seasons and dressing Benjamin every morning and just getting ready for the day. So I'm glad that you were joining me for this video. And I will see you in your responses. Bye, friends.